How hard is it to make the Basketball Hall of Fame? With less than 500 players inducted, obviously it's not easy. And the average NBA career only lasts 4.5 years. But I want to see, how fast can a player make the Hall of Fame? Can I do it in one season? Will it take 5? We're going to use NBA 2K24 to find out. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a series of different challenges and tests to see how long does it take to make the Hall of Fame. How fast can we do it? We're gonna start by seeing if we could do it in one season. Now I made this 99 overall player, maxed out stats, the best player you could possibly make at the age of 40, right? The oldest age. I'm gonna assign him to a team real quick. And then when you assign him to a team, it lets you change his age even more. So instead of being born in 1983, we're gonna have him born in 1964. And that makes him 59 years old. I'm doing this because it's the only way I could force him to retire. There's not like a button I could press to force retire, but when they reach a certain age, they automatically retire. So he'll be playing one season as a maxed out player on a contender, on the Philadelphia 76ers. Now the goal, of course, is to not only win MVP, but also win Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. We gotta have the perfect season in order for this to work. So that also means I'm turning off injuries. He's gonna be starting at small forward, playing all 48 minutes. He's probably gonna foul out, so he won't play 48 minutes every single game, but it's as much as we can get. So I wanna juice the most we can out of this season, win Finals MVP, win everything, and give it his all in this one season. And we'll find out how it goes. Because if you play one season in the NBA and win everything there is to win, I mean, you should be in the Hall of Fame. But before we continue, let's look at some NBA history. So we're on statmoose.com, shout out to Statmoose, which Hall of Famer has the fewest games played, and it shows in a bar chart. I love these charts, reminds me of high school. But Mel Daniels played 11 games. Now, I've learned in the last video I did, scoring, not scoring and making the Hall of Fame, Mel Daniels was an ABA legend. So he played more than 11 games. He just played in the ABA, which came before the NBA, then they merged. But going through the list of names, we have all these guys that I don't know about. I know Drazen Petrovic played in the NBA, but he tragically passed away from an accident. But from the looks of it, Yao Ming played 486 games, and it looks like the average for an NBA player, that's, the shortest amount of time, is about 400 games. So do the math, let's say 450 divided by an 82 game season, that's about 5 seasons. So in real life, 4 to 5 seasons is the shortest time possible before being eligible to be in the Hall of Fame. But in 2K, it might be different. So looking at our record, we end off with, we have 72 wins. We're gonna have the most wins all time in NBA history. 74 wins in a season. I win MVP. So we already made history. Most wins in a season. I win MVP as a rookie, which has only happened to Wilt Chamberlain, and that was back in the 30s, In my stats this season, 26 points per game, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, shooting in the 50, 40, 90 club. And I also did it at the age of 59, so that's also a record as the oldest player. I win Rookie of the Year, of course, not eligible for Sixth Man of the Year, and Defensive Player of the Year, I win it. Do I win Clutch Player of the Year? I never won this one before. No, Luka wins it. I never won Clutch Player of the Year in any simulation. I don't know how to get that one, but it's fine. So we're gonna simulate the entire playoffs, and we should make our way to the finals pretty easily. Round 1 we take, round 2 we take as well, and we are headed to the finals against the Grizzlies. Ja Morant injured in real life, this is not accurate, and we win it in 5, okay? I win finals MVP with 31, 13, and 10. So averaging a triple-double in the finals, I don't think that's ever been done before. I don't even think LeBron did it. And now it's gonna force me to retire, right? Player retirements. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it probably years pro. Yeah, okay. It forced me to retire. At the age of 60 years old, 1 year pro, I'm out of here. Best season ever, right? Best season of all time. But there is no Hall of Fame ceremony, so I did not make the Hall of Fame. So cross that out. No matter what, in 1 year, you can't make the Hall of Fame. Now let's redo it and see if we can do it in 2 years. Matter of fact, to save us some time, I could just overturn the retirement and play 2 years with this guy. In year number 2, we're gonna be with the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the reason I'm doing this is because, well, 1, he automatically sent him here, but 2, I was thinking winning 2 rings in 2 different franchises in 2 seasons, I think that's Hall of Fame worthy. So let's just make sure we win the ring first and win MVP and everything. All right, so year number 2 with the Lakers, we only end up winning 51 games. It don't matter. I still win MVP. Obviously, I can't win Rookie of the Year, but I can win Defensive Player of the Year. What about Clutch Player? No, goes Ja Morant. So I averaged 28, 13, and only 9 assists this time, but my stats actually improved, like rebounds and points wise. So that's solid. And we're 3rd in the West this time around. So I'm gonna force win to make sure we end up, winning the whole thing, because this is an experiment at the end of the day. Round 1 we sweep anyway, and then in round 2 we're up against the Dallas Mavericks. Got to pay attention here. Down 2-1, 2-2. Come on now. 3-2. I think even without me trying, we still end up advancing. And OKC Thunder, our biggest nightmares in these videos. Apparently, you can force a win. That's interesting. I didn't even know you could do that. You could force a win for a certain team. After all these years, that's crazy. Yeah. So that's like a cheat code almost. Crazy. And it's Lakers versus Knicks in the finals. We're up 3-0. Boom, swept them. I win finals MVP, averaging a triple-double. So 2 seasons, 2 championships, 2 different teams, 2 MVPs. I did everything. All right, the perfect career. Ain't no way. Okay, I see Hall of Fame inductees. Give it a second. Player retirements. LeBron retired. He's a Hall of Famer, probably, right? And then me, hold on, 2 years in the game at age 61 now. I'm old enough to be LeBron's father, okay? Hall of Fame inductees. Moment of truth, and no, it's just LeBron James. So 2 perfect seasons, still can't make the Hall of Fame. Now let's see 3 seasons. And this time I actually have to restart. I can't override it again. The way I'm gonna do it now is because it's 3 seasons, I have to time it correctly. So I'll make him 19 years old in this first season, then I'll make him 60 years old, and then he'll have to retire because of age, and then override the retirement so he gets 3 years. Big brain math. That's how we're gonna do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna recreate the same thing, giving him the perfect career basically. So I'll just fast forward. Fast forward to 2026, we have won our 3rd ring. So in these 3 seasons, we won MVP only twice, not all 3 times. Luka stole my last one. But regardless, we still averaged almost a triple-double every single year. 3 rings, 2 MVPs, 3 Defensive Player of the Years, and 3 All-Star teams, in a career high of only 58 points. So now let's see. After 3 seasons, there is Hall of Fame inductees, and there's player retirements. Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer. DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, Klay Thompson. Okay, I don't know how much room there really is to make the, like, in every class. I think only like 5 people can make it. Someone in the comments let me know. If that's the case, then these guys definitely deserve it. You know, Chris Paul, Westbrook, DeRozan, Klay, and Kyle Lowry. Did they have us retire is the question. After 3 years, yeah, we retired. So the thing is, I can't override it. If I go right here to Hall of Fame inductees, I can't go back and override it. So it's a gamble. It's a gamble. Hall of Fame inductees, and oh, it's only Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook. Interesting. So yeah, it's too late to go back. I have to restart. But I would have thought that DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, and especially Klay Thompson. Do y'all think Klay Thompson is a Hall of Famer? Comment down below, because 2K doesn't, which is really crazy. But let's reset it and do 4 years now. Remember, 4 years is like almost where most players that were on that list earlier, it was about 4 years. So let's see. Okay, we're here after winning 4 rings in a row. And the cool thing is, so in these 4 seasons, I actually had the perfect 4 seasons. I won 4 MVPs, 4 rings, 4 Defensive Player of the Years. This is a moment of truth. Honestly, this will tell us a lot right here. Player retirements. We have KD, Paul George, and Jimmy Butler retiring. They are definitely all Hall of Famers without a question. Now, when it comes to me, 4 years pro, we're going to see Hall of Fame inductees, and yes! Woo! Okay, so there we go. Yes, 4 years. That's the shortest amount of time to have perfect, literally 4 MVPs, 4 rings, 4 Defensive Player of the Year, and that got us in the Hall of Fame at the age of 61, but really it'd be the age of 22 or 23. So we did it. 328 games played. Now let's compare it to real life. 328 games, so that would be like Drazen Petrovic around that. So you know all these guys played in the ABA, but him right here, he'd be right here. That's crazy. That it took 100 less games than I expected. Yao Ming, you know, he was injured a lot of his career. That's crazy. What's even crazier though is Jimmy Butler didn't make the Hall of Fame. You would think he would have made it. I got more rings than Durant. I got more rings than Paul George. I have, you know, yeah, All NBA first team 4 times. That's dope. So 4 rings is the key number. 4 MVPs, perfect season, and we had a lot of winning records as well. So this is our question. Let's try something else now. Now I want to test a new theory. Last time I did it with a regular NBA roster, right? Real teams, everything. Now we're doing it with 40 overall rosters, and I'm putting myself as a 99 overall. I want to see if I average like 100 points a game, can I make the Hall of Fame in 1 season? Let's just see. By default, they got me playing all 48 minutes. This should be a great season. So let's just start our first game right here. First game, 122-39. I drop 70 points, 126 rebounds. Yeah. I actually want to see, can I do it in less than 4 seasons by putting up godly stats? I think I can. I mean, we're going to find out now. I'm not going to lie, I thought I averaged like 100, but 59 points and 53 reads, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Okay, that's not horrible. Is it Hall of Fame worthy? Probably not. But my career high has to be like 100, right? No, 87. Dang, 87 rebounds in a game, 63 re's, and 17 assists, 9 steals, 9 blocks. I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. My guess is I'm gonna make the Hall of Fame just because, you know, I mean, I actually don't know. I don't think so. Let's just see. Right here, we end up sweeping. Moment of truth. Yeah, it doesn't show it. So I'm actually gonna overturn it and see if I can do it in 2 years. Oh, hell no, man. 30 points, really? Seriously? I mean, that actually makes no sense. Whatever. I mean, 2 seasons. They're probably not gonna make it now. I thought I was gonna average like 100,000 points a game or something, but no. Well, we're gonna end up going back to back. So we just cut we didn't have, and still no Hall of Fame inductees. So I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm gonna restart. One more try. Do or die. Okay, for the record, every season has been 82-0 for us. I've won MVP 3 times in a row, and as you can see, my career high in points is 101. So yeah, broke Wilt's record, which is dope. You can see 2 chips, 3 MVPs. We're about to win our 3rd chip right here. Give me a second. And if we don't make it, then we know you need to play at least 4 seasons to be eligible. And let's see, do we have it? Actually, you shouldn't even be close. Yeah, we definitely have it. Bet. Now, moment of truth. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think we did it. That was a horrible stutter. Goodness gracious. Wow. Hall of Fame inductees, and it's yours truly. We did it in 246 games. So I'm actually so glad that I tried that. And that's the best we could do. Like, we literally set it to one of the best players, 40 overalls, and we had the perfect career. So we made the Hall of Fame in, yeah, 246 games, winning 3 MVPs and 3 championships. That's so fire, so dope. So now we know you can make it in 3 seasons if you're good enough and your competition is trash. But yeah, hey, that was definitely worth, you know, adding that to the video. If you enjoyed it, you better drop a like, man. You better be subscribed to the channel right now. We're trying to hit 250K. I'll catch you guys soon.